everyone. That was a bit of a shorter hello than I've done in a while. Alright, we're going to close out of YouTube on my computer at least. So that way you guys do not hear it. Hello, I know at least one person is watching currently. So hello to whoever you are. Also, thank you for liking. I'm going to assume it's Romeo, but if not, then, I don't know, props to you if you're not Romeo. Alright, so everyone, this is the Independent Series. It's Hooman's Monster Jam Tour. Each driver, it was Romeo. But starting off, we have the two-wheel skills competition. We have Kylie Kent starting us off. See what Kylie Kent can do in Sinistar. Hello, SM Danigo. SM Danigo, he just joined in one of the past few streams, and now he's just betting all other ones. SM Danigo, he's turning into an OG. He's becoming the new Aiden. Alright, Kylie Kent, Sinistar. Nice sky wheelie to start things off. Alright. Yeah, this track is awesome. When I was picking out tracks for this tour, I was like, I cannot wait for Lamar. Alright, nice sky wheelie on her second attempt. We're gonna give her one more move, though. See what she does. It's her third attempt. Remember, you guys drop whichever one you guys deem to be the worst attempt. Nice sky wheelie. A bit of an obstructed view. Alright, very small slap wheelie. Get those scores locked in. Remember, drop whichever move you think is the worst. You are not an OG, Romeo. You are probably the OG. You have been around since a long time for my channel. And yeah, there are a few people. There's Monster Trucks Virginia, some random, and then both the people in these comments, Aiden, more people. Don't get me wrong, more people. I just haven't. Yeah, there's a lot of people. But you guys, I, owe my YouTube ability to. Alright, what do I think that was? Alright, and your score for Kylie Kent and Sinistar. I completely forgot to load in the next truck as an 8.160. Alright. I'm gonna put that in, and then we're gonna load the next truck because I forgot to do that. Kylie Kent, though, that is one of her higher skills score runs of the year. Not been too good in this competition. We're usually only going for sky wheelies. But I will say she is good at what she does. Alright, we're gonna load this one in next. Hurry up, hurry up. Alright, Berto Trevino, hurry up. Thank you, Berto. Alright, next up, we have Berto Trevino and Kamikaze. Berto, it's his final year. Two Team Throttle Monster drivers are not going to be driving anymore. We have him and also Devin Winfield. Devin Winfield was pressing it on his score, but let's see. Berto Trevino. Alright, getting it on the front two tires. Berto, he's done actually really well on this tour. You went to the... Alright, are you okay, Romeo? Also, nice SM Danigo. Arlington has an amazing lineup, and I cannot wait for it. But, Romeo, are you okay? Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, not... he did get a slap delay, I will say, but... I'd say the first move was really good, I will say. He kept that thing really well controlled. That is how Romeo put it, and I'm routing it. But he had it really well controlled where he never gave it too much gas, but also didn't give it too little gas. And it never, like, went over the tipping point. It was basically a perfect balance the entire time. Yeah, he doesn't give it too much gas, but he also doesn't give it too little. Walks it on those front tires, and then he sets it down when he wants to. It's gonna be right there. Alright, get those scores locked in. Remember, you do drop whichever move you decide to be the worst. A very good run, I will say. From Berto Trevino, so get those scores locked in. Alright. Well, Romeo, I'm happy that you're good. I hope you don't have to go to the hospital again. So, yeah. Also, everyone, Brett Falvey is also going to be retiring at the end of this year. And he'll be replaced by Charlie Puck in the third. Yeah, Brett Falvey's also having a really good year so far. Oh, I'm getting my tickets for the Louisville Hot Wheels Monster Trucks live show this week. I do not have them yet, but I shall get them. All right, and your score for Berto Trevino is an 8.585. That means he is your new leader. 8.585. Next up, we have Terminal Velocity Brett Falvey. Let's see what Brett can do. Brett's just gonna come right out of the gate. Huge sky wheelie. Oh, can he save it? Yes, he can. You are good, Dave. Thank you for watching. I am so happy with how my channel's grown to the point where almost every single stream there's always someone watching. I remember when I started out this tour, there were some shows where just no one would show up. So this is amazing. I get to see Charlie Puck in the third, and I get to meet him. So yeah, I'm better. All right, Brett Falvey. I'm gonna go for a good second move. Oh, all right. Just not gonna get the second move too good. Or too well, I suppose. I don't know. All right. Looks like he's gonna. That jump was. I would not have attempted that. That is a terrible jump to do this off of, but it's working for him. Brett Falvey launching the truck. I'd say the second move is probably going to be the one that you guys are going to want to drop. And now I take that back. Failing his third attempt, ending the truck on the lid. Get those scores locked in. Thank you, Dave. Really appreciate it. Let me think. Alright. I know which truck is going to go next. Just out of principle. Oh, I spelled that word wrong. Or so. Alright. Alright, and Romeo did say he would be right back, so we're just... Yeah, we're just gonna give the scores without Romeo. Since he did say he would be gone. Your score for Brett Falvey is an 8.3. 9-8. That'll put him in second place. Berto Trevino absolutely killed it. All right, and Romeo is back, which means, Romeo, you can now score for John Gordon, Bad Company. John Gordon had a bad crash in Bristol. Put him out in Louisville. Luckily, though, we had David Alford fill in. It also completely destroyed the body, so David Alford drove a completely different body of this truck in Louisville. But John Gordon's back from his injury. Looking to do just as good. Trying to get into second place, because Ryan Disharoon is not good in arenas, apparently, if you learned in Louisville. Oh my, combo for John Gordon. Ryan Disharoon dropped severely, and David Alford, considering how he used to be an arena driver, did really good. But John Gordon just broke his truck, I think. I know he got the hood lodged in, but that is not going to be good if he did get the truck broken. Alright, just going to slam into the van right there. Nice little bicycle for him, though. I think there is a little bit of lag. I do think, and I have no clue why. I'm going to have to turn my graphics quality down from ultra to just high. But yeah. Alright. John Gordon, though. This has been the night of nose wheelies. We have really only had good nose wheelies. Alright, moonwalking it. Oh, getting it into a combo. Can he save it? Yes, he can! Alright, get the scores locked in for John Gordon, Bad Company. We only have 2 drivers left. Alright, I'm gonna turn my graphics. Wait, my graphics are already at high. They're not at ultra. I think there's like, my thing was lagging at the start when I first loaded in, but it's not lagging as badly now. I don't know. Not Romeo, it could just be you. And apparently my schizophrenia or something. Alright, and your score for John Gordon Bad Company is an 8.898. 8.8. Alright, 8.89. Yep, that is correct. A very good run from John Gordon, Bad Company. I'll put him in the lead ahead of Berto Trevino. Next up, we have your used-to-be tour leader, Ryan Disharoon. Flying Ryan. See what he can do. Alright. And he's gonna get it onto the bicycle, or sidewalk. Oh! And Ryan Disharoon! He's gonna fall over on his first attempt. Cole Vennard is getting extremely lucky with what is happening. Alright, well, I think Ryan Disharoon may have just thrown away his championship chances with that move. I'm still awaiting your guys' score. We still have 1 driver left in the 2-wheel skills competition. It is your current tour leader, Cole Vennard, the Black Pearl. Cole has been doing really well. He did amazing in Louisville, which got him the tour lead. And Ryan Disharoon just apparently is not too good in arenas, so... Yeah, but Lamar, he just did not have luck. So. Alright. Romeo. Are we going to get a Romeo score, or is Romeo's score just a whoa? Oh, wait, chat, I forgot something. Chat, I forgot something. Oh, I forgot what I said. I forgot that the rules we had in place. Everyone, I forgot. We made this rule at stop one. Not stop one. At stop one. But if a driver falls over, then they get to get back on all four tires. I completely forgot about that rule. But I forgot that I made that rule at stop one. And so he's gonna get to do 2 moves now. First move is done. Alright. Alright, that is his second move. Completely forgot that I made this rule. Oh, gonna hit the car mid-bicycle. I'm gonna get a much better bicycle that time around. Alright, everyone give it up for Ryan DeSharoon, Saigon Shaker. And now you guys can get those scores locked in. Current's gonna be 8.898. We have 7 people watching. That's actually pretty high. We also have 3 people scoring, which is more than I've had in a, maybe even ever, honestly. Alright, 7.0. Alright, and your score for Ryan DeSharoon is a 7.970. 7.970. That will put him in last place. But, I mean, that third move was pretty good, so he would have gotten last either way, but Colvinard, the Black Pearl, he's looking to keep his series lead. He wants to get that bid into the World Finals. And he's looking to do so currently. Colvinard loves those reverse poppers. Just gonna huge slap wheelie. Gonna get another. Whoa. Nice, SM Danigo. I might just call you SM from now because SM Danigo is really weird to pronounce whenever I'm just like glazing over at chat, or grazing? I don't know what the right word is. Alright, we get those not those scores, I don't know, just saw his first move, really good one. Dude, gets her second, I'm gonna go for a stoppy. I'm gonna combo it into a wheelie. Gonna get a sky wheelie, and alright, that's gonna be the end of his second move. One more move though. We'll get one more. That is not a move for 2-wheel skills. Just ran over that because it was faster. Alright. Gonna go for a bicycle. He went on all of his tires on a different move. And no. Not gonna be able to save it. Still a fairly good run though. Get those scores locked in. All right. Sorry about that. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna score that? Scored it I don't know. All right, that's what I'm gonna give that. Oh, whoops. And your score for Colvinard and the Black Pearl is an 8.534. 8.534. That'll put him in third place. Will keep him in the lead, but it also does mean Bad Company moving up into second place and getting the two-wheel skills competition win. Congratulations to John Gordon. Put up a very, very good run. Some amazing moves. Especially that third move, which really is the one that got him the win, I'd say. But yeah, we're going to put our scores in. Berto Trevino getting second place. He had a really good skills run. The control was amazing. Brett Falvey going to get fourth with an amazing first move and then two moves that he really just got unlucky with. All right. And then one. Then we had Kylie Kent, who had some nice sky wheelies. And then Ryan Disharoon getting last place with a crazy crash and then really just could not rekindle the magic afterwards. Get a good move. Which means he will be starting racing for the second week in a row. Ryan Disharoon not only starts racing, but also gets last place in the two-wheel skills challenge. Alright, everyone. Now, this means we are going into the timed racing / obstacle course competition. Each driver will go on a set track that was created before the show by me. Hello, Aiden. It was created before the show by me, and you guys will watch as the drivers try their best to get the best time. It will get faster and faster, likely, or you may just right out of the gate see the fastest time. We are going to find out. Starting us off in the racing competition, as previously mentioned, Ryan Disharoon, Saigon Taker, he got last place in the skills competition. Let's see what he can do. Ryan Disharoon, known for his racing, he won racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. A very good time. He also had an amazing freestyle there. That was one of the best shows of just the entire Hooman's Monster Jam tour. Alright. Alright, wait a second. Alright, we're just gonna say. So chat, I accidentally used a time, I used the wrong thing. So we're just gonna say, that was just a practice lap to show you guys what the track looks like. Alright, here's his actual time, because I accidentally used the timer instead of a stopwatch. So I did not know the decimal point. Alright. Alright, Ryan Disharoon going around, still getting an amazing time. Gonna go way too wide in that final turn. I'm just gonna send it across the finish line. Alright. And breaking the front end of the truck. Actually, no, he didn't. It looked like he did, but he did not. Getting a time of a 32.05. 32.05, that is the time for... Alright. 32.05, let me write that down. I have a Google Doc with every single tour, every single stop. I have the exact same. I have the exact trucks that they use, like the exact paint jobs. For Avenger, I have listed what paint schemes it's using at each different show. It's a huge Google Doc. Actually, after Hooman's Monster Jam tour ends, I'll post the entire Google Doc of it just for fun. Let me check. All right. I honestly think it depends on the promoter. I personally think that Monster Jam is still the best promoter. I do think that they made many questionable choices, but they definitely are still the best promoter in my eyes. I do also really like Toughest Monster Truck Tour. The problem is they really only compete for January until April. If we're lucky. Well, actually, they do like some shows in the summer, of course, but it's like one or two, and they're not on the actual series. So yeah, All Star Monster Truck Tour. They're also extremely underrated. SM. I promise it will not take 6 hours to read. It's not that bad. All right, everyone. Next up, we have Kylie Kent Sinistar. Let's see what she can do. Really interested to see how Kylie Kent takes to Monster Jam in real life, not in Hooman's Monster Jam tour. She might go into Monster Jam, I don't know. And I'm really excited to see how she takes to Monster Jam next year in Sparkle Smash. I think she actually has a chance to do. I think she's gonna get last place on the tour, but like, I think she'll do better than everyone expects. I don't know what everyone expects her to do, but I think she'll do better than this. Alright, Kylie Kent gonna get a shocking slap moonwalk. This is not Kylie Kent anymore. This is just me messing around with the truck. Alright, get those scores locked in. Or, actually, my bad. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. Your time for Kylie Kent is a 36.45. So first we had Two Real Skills, which was won by John Gordon. Your time for Kylie Kent is a 36.45. By the way. I don't know if I already said that. Oh, I accidentally deleted that track. I think that they might put Brianna as the Bailey circuit driver and then have Chelsea Van Cleve just driving in arenas. Because Chelsea Van Cleve did a backflip, which they usually do not let just fill-in drivers do backflips. So I'm desperately hoping that that was like a sign that she's gonna compete and they're gonna move Brianna up to stadiums. That is my hope. Also, hello, Monster Jam Fan 2012. All right. Next up, we have Brett Falvey, Terminal Velocity. Let's see what Brett can do. Brett is not a bad racer. In fact, he's actually pretty good. But he is going to be. This is his final season. All right. First and final season of Monster Jam. Charlie Puck in the third will be taking over for him. Brett Falvey, though. All right, Brett Falvey gonna take the lead with a time of a 31.88. A very, very good time. 31.88. I'll put him in the lead. I also got to see Kylie Kent next year, and I cannot wait. I feel like she's gonna be really nice. I already have like the outfit that I'm planning on wearing to Nashville next year. I'm gonna wear Frostbite hat, Zombie driver shirt, and then Megalodon regular shirt. And then I'm also gonna bring the Whiplash shirts for Brianna Mahan to sign. So yeah. Alright, next up we have Colvinard, the Black Pearl. And then for Louisville, I need to wear my Lucas Stabilizer driver shirt and then my Megalodon shirt again. So yeah. Alright, anyway, next up Colvinard. I really wish they had Preston Collins drive instead of Travis, or I don't remember, whichever Groff brother is driving. Because don't get me wrong, whoever it was actually did really good in Tacoma, but Preston Collins, just, I really, really think he'd do really good. I think he'd do really good. That's just the long and short of it. Alright, Colvinard and the Black Pearl. Oh, swinging it wide. That's not going to be good. But he's still going to get the lead and a slap moonwalk. Colvinard is showing off. Alright, he's just going to give it a bit too much gas. But a lot of slap moonwalks. 31.62, though. That is your new leader. Colvinard, known for being a racer. Alright. I do think that this track has a different track for freestyle. Do not know. So I'm going to check that out after racing is done. But actually, it does. I'm confident now. Next up, we have Kamikaze with Berto Trevino. Let's see what he can do. Oh, I forgot to start the timer. Alright, Berto Trevino. Turn the truck around. Alright, gonna go. Just gonna underclip the. Little ramp right there. Transfer ramp. I don't really know what else to call it. And gonna save it. A 32.85. That is your time, Berto Trevino. Not put him in a lead, but really fun. Excuse me. Alright, goodbye, Dave. Hope you have fun with that. For Houston in October, I'm going to bring my Mohawk Warrior diecast for Bryce Kenny to sign. Bring my Gradigger body panel for Tyler. I need to buy some fiberglass, because I currently do not have any. I went to the World Finals, and they were not selling any. And I was so mad. I was so mad that they weren't selling any fiberglass at the World Finals. I looked around for it, and it wasn't there. I was so annoyed. So yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna buy fiberglass at some point. Next time I go to World Finals, I'll buy fiberglass. Alright, the problem with the National World Finals is that they had competition during the pit party, and then it rained during the pit party. So yeah, that was really annoying. But next up, our final racer of the night, we have John Gordon, Bad Company. Let's see what he can do. Alright, John Gordon wants to sweep this event. Gonna go into the wrong lane, though, which is not going to help his chances. Gonna go extremely far out. That is extremely out of bounds. Your time, though, is a 32.09, meaning Cole Vennard is your winner, the Black Pearl. Gonna send it across. Oh, well, he just wanted to get a nice little crash. We're just gonna say, canonically, in Hooman's Monster Jam Tour, that did not happen, so... Yeah. I don't have any fiberglass parts. So I went to the post-event driver meet and greet, and I went to the post-event driver meet and greet at Lexington, and they just gave this one guy the zombie mouth. Like, this one guy, he went up for something, and John Zimmer Jr. I go up, and John Zimmer Jr. just isn't there, and I just see the family waiting there, and I'm just like, what is happening? And then I just see John Zimmer Jr. walk out with the tongue of zombie, which I know it's big, but, like, when you have it standing next to you, it is so tall. And they just bring out this fiberglass for him, and I'm like, what? Do I just need to ask for fiberglass? So, yeah, do that next time. Anyways, your winner in the racing competition, Cole Vennard, the Black Pearl. All right. First place going to Cole Vennard, of course. Second place going to Terminal Velocity. Very good time for him. Wait 1 second. Let me 3-5. What shows am I going to again? I'm going to go to Hot Wheels Launch Tracks Live in Louisville later this year. Then Dayton, Ohio later this year. Then next year I have Nashville and Louisville, and if they announce it, Lexington. Currently they do not have Lexington on the tour, but I'm really hoping that they do go back. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, 4 points for Saigon Shaker, getting a pretty good time actually. Then 3 points for John Gordon. 2 points for Kamikaze. And then 1 point for Sinistar. Yeah, I need to find some way to get fiberglass. Alright, everyone, we are going to have a extremely short intermission. Just gonna get the next truck loaded in. And, yeah, currently we're 2/3 of the way into our event. Also, I will say I'm so happy that someone made a new Nashville track, because the old Nashville 2024 track was so terrible. There were so many ruts. You could not do anything. I could not do a bicycle. I could hardly do it, but now the new one is actually, like, smoothed out, but yeah. Nashville show, though, will get the other new Nashville track that was released on Beam Monsters. That's, like, Chicago-style racing. Spoiler alert. It is going to be... It's a huge, track. Only problem is, it doesn't really have too good angles, so I might actually just use the other one. I'm probably going to use the Chicago-style one. Just because it's something different, but, yeah. The regular arena pod might happen if something happens. Broken or outdated mods, corrupted files. I do not think that Caravan Large is a corrupted file. I hate to break it to you. What shows are you guys going to in chat? Let me hear this, because I don't know, I'm bored. Forgot about stream delay, so yeah. I'm just gonna be sitting here for a while now. Yeah, San Antonio this year was surprisingly bad. The only moment that I remember is Jim Kohler having a backflip where he completely tore out the back axle. Or drive shaft, my bad. He just completely broke the entire rear drive shaft straight off. Did a backflip. right, nice, SM. That is an amazing... Wait, that is so many different shows, actually. All right, everyone. Next up, we have the freestyle competition. I don't know what you... Oh, wait, yeah, that's what you're... But yeah, sorry. He just said I was just about to say that, and I was so confused on what he meant by that, but yeah. Anyways, everyone, get your phones out and go up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Oh, wait, I forgot to put the UI apps on. Up, down, 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 all right, everyone. What in the world is happening? Excuse me, everyone. We have reached the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Alright. Let's see. Kylie Kent Sinistar. She is going to be our first driver out to test the track. See what she can do. Not known for going too crazy, but she can get some nice saves every once in a while. Nice sky wheelie right there. Alright, Kylie Kent, nice sky wheelie right there. No, she does not usually go too big, but she always gets a handful of moments that are really really fun to watch. Alright, oh, nice big air. That actually looked like it hurt, though. Will say. Oh, another jump that looked like it hurt a lot. Another jump that hitting the side. Wow. She's just not getting anything. She's hitting it straight. Just not sending her straight. Oh, a crash right there at the end. Very unlucky. About 42 seconds left on the clock. Falling over. Those scores locked in chat. Yeah, it was John Zimmer Sr.'s birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to him. Forgot to say that. Thank you for reminding me, actually. Oh. Ooh, next up we are going to have a really good freestyle. Wait, do we have a... No, we do not have a tie in the overall event standings, actually. Means you guys sadly will not get to choose when someone goes out. What do I think the score for that was? Alright, we shall await Romeo's scores. You and your sister and John Zimmer Sr. are twins. I don't know what drivers are born in July, so that's cool. Alright, I did say... Oh, that's what I did wrong. Hey, whenever I become a Monster driver, not if, when I become Monster Jam driver, there will be at least one Monster Jam driver's birth month. That's the same as mine. Your score's a 7.543. My plan is to become a Monster Jam commentator, or like a play-by-play host, and then, well, really any host. From that, learn, get a good relationship with Feld, and from that good relationship with Feld, because from what I've been told, to drive for Feld, you really need to work for them at some point beforehand. So, if I do that, then maybe, then I'll have a better chance at getting hired to drive Monster Truck. So, yeah. Also, I can learn about stuff, because I know nothing about the technical side of Monster Jam, so, yeah. But Ryan Disharoon, Saigon Shaker, let's see what he can do. Gonna start off with an amazing save. Alright, huge air. Alright. Huge, a massive jump across the entire track. I don't even know what to call this venue. Is it like a fairground? I don't know what to call it. So far though, amazing, amazing air. Huge sky wheelie right there. I'd say I love the UI app. It allows, it's just so much better than, I don't know, just using my phone. Alright. What do you mean by that, Romeo? Do you mean, like, how do you get involved in Monster Jam to become a driver? Or do you mean, like, how do you actually, like, do the competing? Nice little save for Ryan to throw around. Because I know a lot about it. Because, yeah. Oh my! Can he save it? No, he cannot. 5 seconds left though, so do not take off. I honestly don't even know. I won't take anything off my score though. If I were you guys, I would just not take two. Yeah. All right. So to become a driver, all right. Here's the Feld route. You get a job with Feld, and from that job with Feld, you eventually can get a good relationship with them, and once you get a good relationship with them, you can then drive all the Feld trucks. So you can always do that. Or if you want to do an Indy, it's a lot easier to get into Indies. You just need to find an independent team, probably volunteer for them a little bit, because that's what they usually do to test it out. And then, after volunteering, they may give you, like, a spot on, like, the crew, and then you get all that. And then from there, you can get a good relationship with the Indy team, and then you can become a driver. Or, secret option number 3, you buy a chassis. But that costs a lot. So my plan is to become a pilot, pay off my house. Well, I want to live in a condo, which should be a lot better. And then after I do that, work for Feld in some capacity. Preferably as a host, and then yeah. But your score is already on the board for Ryan Disharoon. It is an 8.695. Very good score. But yeah. Hey, SM. Whenever you become a driver, you need to compete at least 1 or 2 Monster Jam shows, so that way we can compete against each other, alright? I will beat you. Alright, building your chassis is another option I completely forgot about, because I am way too lazy to do it. I'm just gonna get a job with Feld, and then, yeah. I also need to become friends with drivers, and then do that. Because I'm already friends with Brianna Mahan. Sort of. Alright, let me phrase that. I know her, outside of Monster Jam, sort of. Not, really good, but, to the point where she knows who I am more than just, if a regular fan comes along, yeah, but, she knows who I am, and if she sees me, I don't think she still knows who I am, because I look a lot different now, of course. But I do know she definitely remembers me. She remembers me. Berto Trevino, though, can he get the save? Wait, did I change it? I did not change it. I'm so stupid. Alright, reset. Alright, looks like we're gonna start. Block over again. I got so into talking about becoming a Monster Jam driver. Which Kevin? Alright, also, awesome save for Berto Trevino to start out the run. Berto is looking to get his first win, and he is doing really well in Lamar, an amazing endo right there. He is absolutely going wild for Team Throttle Monster. My thought, though, is that whenever I become a Feld driver, at some point, I would love to drive for Team Stream, but, like, that's after I've done stuff. My goal in life is to become a world champion in Monster Jam. That is my one goal, and I will not die until that day happens. Kevin Talbot? Kevin Crocker? Honestly, I can do skills. I love sky wheelies on the simulator. I use Demon Deep for my simulator. Anyway, 1 second. Berto Trevino with an amazing run so far, getting a bicycle. Oh, not gonna be able to save it, but still an amazing run. Get those scores locked in. All right. But yeah, Kevin Talbot. That's what I assumed. But it is just so. I cannot wait to become a driver. All right. I do not care. As long as I get to drive Monster Truck on a tour, that is amazing. But I really need to become a world champion, and I can die a happy man. All right, we only have 3 drivers left. I do not care if it's like me having an Adam Anderson freestyle run that is just terrible and I somehow win because of terrible scoring, as long as I get a world championship. It could be high jump. It could be anything. I do not care. I'm not picky. They could bring back Speedster, and it could be a Speedster world championship, and I would be happy. But yeah. Alright, Romeo, we still need your score, though. This is such a fun conversation. I actually love talking with you guys, actually. Romeo. Alright, so the problem with stream delay is that you guys hear it like 20 seconds afterwards. If I win a world championship, I'm just gonna be the... If I win a world championship, I'll know that my job is done, and I'll just be able to drive for fun in the future. From that point onward, I'll just be able to drive for fun. I won't have any pressure. Alright, and your score for Berto Trevino, Kamikaze, is an 8.500. Yeah. If I ever go to the World Finals, you guys better give me a 10 no matter how bad my freestyle run is. Alright? We're making a pact right now. I'll do the same for you guys if either of you drive. Yeah, Brett Falvey, let's see what he can do. This is such a fun stream, actually. Not only is it an amazing track, the show is going amazingly in BeamNG, but we're also having just a fun conversation about something I love to talk about. Because the thing is, I can't exactly talk to this about my high school friends, because it's high school. I do not know... Yeah, well, it's high school. Oh my! Can he save it? Brett Falvey, nice save. But yeah. I get fall break next week. This is my final week until fall break. I'm so excited, actually. Alright, anyway. Oh, gonna come up short. Oh, breaking the shock. Alright, a minute left. The rear end is not doing well at all. Oh, rolling over with 45 5 seconds left on the clock. Get those scores locked in. Crazy wreckfest of a freestyle competition. Only 2 drivers remain. Run did sadly end early. Or 7.6. I thought that was said 7.8 for a second. And we're going to need Romeo's score, and then we only have 2 more freestyle runs left. Plus an encore. I don't know what I'm going to do for the encore, though. We'll say. Why is this stream taking longer than my Arena Series Red stream? I know why. It's because I'm talking to you guys. Whenever I talk to you guys, it always takes so much longer. Aw, Romeo just said aw and then deleted it. I saw that, Romeo. You said aw. You said aw. Aw. I know what you said, little boy. Alright, 7.5. That is your score from Romeo. Alright. Alright, you are good, Romeo. Whenever you say you're back, we'll just count your scores from then on. Alright, you're good, Romeo. Your score is a 7.920 for Brett Falvey. They'll put him in 3rd place, actually. That's cool. That's cool, Romeo. I was just joking around. I didn't actually care that you deleted it. I got 2 ways in life to be a pro soccer player or be a Monster Jam driver. You should be a Monster Jam driver because, I don't know. Monster Jam gooderer. So yeah. Alright. Also, I do know gooderer is not a word. Before anyone tries to call me, like, stupid or something. It's just a fun thing to say. Alright. Alright. So far, John Gordon, he wants to keep his lead above Ryan Disharoon in Saigon Chaser. Ryan Disharoon's currently leading, and John Gordon's gonna need to have at least a pretty good run to be able to keep his 2nd place spot above Ryan Disharoon. Oh, Romeo is back. Romeo, you can just judge the run based off of what you've seen, based off what you see from here on out. Alright. Or from whenever you got back out. My bad. Alright. Huge air across the track. Nice sky wheelie and twist. He just twisted the bus into half. Or he just twisted it at the... Alright, amazing run for John Gordon. Gonna fill time, get those scores locked in. That bus looks so dead. Only have 1 driver left, though. Get those scores locked in. Alright, and your score for Colvinard, the Black Pearl, is an 8.819. I mean, or not for Colvinard, for John Gordon. You know who it was. 8.819. Give it up for him. That's nice. Yeah. Alright, everyone. Next up, our final freestyler of the night. The Skyway from the side of the ramp was certainly interesting. Alright, huge air. Spent 3 whole seconds just flying. Colvinard, though, he wants that freestyle win. It's either him or John Gordon. One of them is going to double down. Oh, and Colvinard, though. Oh, he's just gonna crawl over the truck. Gonna crawl over the cars with his flat tire. Gonna get some huge air even with the broken tire. My goal is just to win a world championship. I want to win a world championship at some point just so that from that point on I don't have to stress at all about driving. I can just drive for fun and I'll have to be like, alright, I need to get another world championship. I can just have fun. Oh my gosh! Taking the entire box with him. And he's gonna save it. What? He only has 3 tires and it is going so crazy. Alright, looks like he's gonna get time for one move, so he's gonna go for the jump that he absolutely destroyed. Alright, get those scores locked in. Current score to be 8.819. Yes, but also if he just had a flat tire auto shut off, to be fair. Alright, we have our encore driver out and ready to go. And your score for the Black Pearl is a 9.072, meaning that he is your freestyle winner. Give it up for Colvinard, the Black Pearl. Yeah, Zach did have a very unfortunate broken tire rod. Alright, next up will be for the International Series. Alright. But our encore driver, we have John Kohler and Brutus. Alright, let's see what John Kohler can do. Do not think we've had John Kohler come out for an encore yet. And I'm ready for him, John Kohler. So, the officials actually usually don't shut off. That's usually the competition manager, is the one who says, hey, they need to be shut off. Because the officials are usually just fans. who just want to get paid money to go to Monster Jam shows. So they'll do it if like something like a drive shaft breaks or something, of course, but usually it's like the competition or stage manager that does it. Oh my gosh, a huge crash. But yeah, usually it's one of those two people who does it. John Kohler. Oh, saving it, Endo. This is an amazing, amazing encore. Looks like he's gonna hop the container. Looks like he's gonna reverse the truck. Oh, he's just gonna slam the truck right into the container, getting it onto the side wheels. Oh. All right. This is an amazing encore. The truck, I'm kind of surprised that the truck is still going. I think its rear right tire is locked up, and so is the front left. So they actually sort of cancel each other out. Oh my, he broke off the front tire. There's only one tire that's still left that's functional. Oh, wow. Alright, well, I don't know. There's no scores, so yeah, but that was amazing. Hope you all enjoyed the stream as much as I did. This was so much fun. Hope to see you on Thursday for the International Series. They're going to have an amazing stop. And then next week, we have Arena Series Blue going to Cincinnati, Ohio. And then we have, I think, Indianapolis or Houston for Stadium Series Red next. Hope to see you all at all of those streams. And hope you have a good day. So, goodbye.